Hello, what's on your move, man, and I'm back. And today I've got a new 4K to show you. This has been out for about a year, I think, just over a year. Today we're talking about Hannibal, the 2001 movie. So it's exciting, isn't it? So you might think, why did you buy Hannibal before Silence of the Lambs? And I've got an easy answer for that. This was 20 quid, Silence of the Lambs is 65. So I thought, this is a bit cheaper. Plus, you know, Silence of the Lambs is really boring. So who gives a shit about that film? I'll get that when it's cheap enough for me to be able to get it. But until then, we're gonna talk about Hannibal. There is rumours that Red Dragon is on its way to 4K as well, so I'll definitely be getting that as it's my favourite out of the three. But we're on this one, so let's talk more about this one. I'm going to show you the back cover. This is a Kino Lorber release as well from the US, so I had to get it imported. Good luck buying this over here. I'll say that you can't buy this over here. But I am looking forward to having a look at this. All the Kino Lorbers I've seen so far have been pretty good, so let's get the plastic off. Let's have a little look inside, eh? Cool, so I get the feeling that Kino Lorber has their own artwork, just because every one of their discs I've seen so far has been exactly the same. They just look like that with the title on the bottom, and it tells you if it's a 4K or a Blu-ray. So maybe a bit of originality for them, eh? Maybe that's what they decided. We're just going to make all our discs look the same so people will know that they're ours. Maybe they decided to do that. Paramount do that with their discs as well. They do the really clear one with the really standing out rating, so it's exciting, isn't it? I do have this on UK Blu-ray, so I can have a look at the UK Blu-ray and have a look at this 4K and compare them. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be back to tell you what it's like, as usual. So don't go anywhere, alright, because this video is not over yet. Well, that was extremely interesting, I'll tell you that. So I had a little look at that Blu-ray. I do own the Blu-ray, just in case you think I'm lying. So I did look at the Blu-ray. I flicked through about 5 minutes of the film, just having a little look at different types of picture quality, and I thought it was a little bit odd, to be fair. The picture itself, I mean, I was sat quite close to the TV, but the picture itself just looked a little bit out of focus, especially when it came to writing on the screen. It just looked a little bit out of focus, like it was a bit blurry kind of thing. All of that is gone in the 4K image, so that was really good. It's a little grainy, but I wouldn't have said that really takes away from the picture. It's not like it looks like it was restored by Arrow Video, so it wasn't that bad. But for an amazing 4K disc, I don't know if I would give it 10 out of 10. Maybe an 8 or a 7, or maybe even a 7 and an 8, but definitely not a 10. It still is an improvement from the Blu-ray. So if you're looking for, does this look better than the Blu-ray, the answer is still yes. I mean, obviously with it being made in 2001, it's going to look a little older, because it is a little older. I think sometimes some of these really old films that get restored and they look amazing are probably done by like some special magicians or something. I don't know, I don't do these restorations, do I? But yeah, inside looks really good. I noticed the red writing was really red and looked really good, and was in focus as well, which is what you look for when you're and it was in focus as well, which is what you look for when you're watching a film, isn't it? A nice focused picture, unless you don't like it focused. I don't know what your preferences are, do I? No, I quite like Hannibal. It's a decent film, a good 8 out of 10 for me. good film wise. Yeah, it is, it's alright. I wouldn't spend loads and loads and loads of money on this. I was quite happy that this was only £20. If I'd have spent the full 40 and then found out that the picture wasn't 10 out of 10, then it would have been a bit more disappointing. So I was quite happy that I only did the 20 for this one. I probably have shown you the back cover, but I'm going to show you again just because I always forget. Yeah, so that's Hannibal for you. Hopefully I'll get the others and I'll be able to give you little reviews of them as well when I get round to getting them, or when they're out as well, because the Dragon isn't even out yet, is it? No. So that'll be all for today. I'll be back on Wednesday. New subject starts Wednesday, as we're not talking about Star Wars anymore. I've got a new franchise we're going to dig into on Wednesday, so you can get really excited about that. But that's it for today. If you could like this video and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Alright? Goodbye.